Hey everyone, welcome back in. This is Pharaoh with Total Understanding Tarot. Thank you so much for joining us here. Once again, happy holidays to all. We're here with your weekly collective career reading, so let's tap right into it. Okay, and we're back. Once again, this is Pharaoh with Total Understanding Tarot. Happy holidays. I hope you all are very blessed, warm and cozy, and feeling loved right now. If you're in the States, I know with the Southern Hemisphere is approaching the warmer season. So if y'all viewing us from over there, enjoy the sun. So, yeah, this is our collective career reading for the week. If you would like to book a personal reading, this will be a general collective reading, but we do offer personal readings here. The information is in the description box below, www.TotalUnderstandingTarot.com. That's the only place you can book a reading from us, so keep that in mind. We will never reach out to you for anything. So also remember that there are a lot of people still trying to run scams on people and all of that. So just keep yourself in the know. All right. For our live collective tarot readings that are very interactive, that's going to be over on Instagram at Pharaohs Rise. And that is our only page over on Instagram. We do not have a Total Understanding Tarot page on Instagram. So keep that in mind as well. Okay. So let's just dive right into y'all reading. Okay, we have the moon. Hangman. Ooh. Okay. So there's some, you may feel like, you may feel like there's some, truths that you aren't aware of at this moment. Perhaps you're questioning your intuition on some things, and it's not, because it could be so different from what you're experiencing in the outside world here. So with this hangman, I'm really getting that you're wanting to understand. So you may even be holding yourself, with this Ten of Swords in the past, there may have been some really harsh truths that came to light here with this Traitor card. I'm reading from the Game of Thrones deck, so whenever I read from this deck, I give examples from the series as they come to me. So just keep in mind there may be some spoiler alerts if you haven't viewed the series, all right? But so with this traitor energy here, with this Ten of Swords, you may have found out somebody had been taking money from you, taking your ideas, speaking on you in not the highest light, talking behind your back, that sort of energy. And it could have been someone you really trust, or you could have found out something about your company that you worked for, and or a product that you were selling that wasn't made in ethical ways. Whatever this is like you sort of realizing that, wow, I can't continue on in this manner knowing this information. So now you're trying to figure out what is the best way to move, or maybe even what you need to say. And with this Knight of Swords energy, you recognize that you may not be, it's not as mature as the King or Queen. So just be mindful of your words and how you say them, because not every bridge has to be burned, torched is what I'm hearing. Not every bridge has to be torched, but there's some situations where you don't want to return to. And so either way, honesty is required in any situation. If you could say it in a way that still honors your truth, but isn't as harsh as it could be, then very well. Otherwise, say what you need to say, okay? Because with this Two of Coins, I'm getting that maybe you're worried if you do speak up in your job that you don't want to lose your job. You don't want to cause drama and be the cause of some workplace drama. you know, if you start to come out with certain products that you sell or whatever it is you do with entrepreneurship, this truth may decline your clientele. You know, you may be putting on a facade. Like some of you guys may not be telling who you really are because you feel like, oh, people won't shop with me if they know certain things. And I'm really getting this energy. It's not even people's business, really. Not for some of y'all with the products, yeah, you need to have some integrity with what you sell. If you work for a company that has like underhanded dealings, like you might want to seriously consider your part in that, because your energy is going into helping this company succeed every time you show up. And I understand you have bills to pay and you have to make sure food is on the table, but it's still up to you to always operate in the highest form of integrity that you can. So this energy right here, and if it's something about your lifestyle, like maybe you don't want people at work to know your sexual orientation, or you don't want people to know that it could be anything, that your living situation, or it's this other energy is something that doesn't even matter. And if people want to shop with you, they're gonna shop with you with regardless of however you identify or whatever you come from, or just release those judgments about yourself, accept who you are so you can move on past that energy. Yeah, we have the Ace of Cups here. And so this is the divine telling you that you are loved regardless. That you are a natural leader, and that being courageous is a part of that. Making tough decisions is a part of that. You know, you get the title, you get the CEO title, you get the supervisor, boss, manager title, but with that comes more responsibility. And so people look to you to make those tough decisions. People look to you and your voice to tell the truth and to stand up for them, because you are the leader. And it's not you taking responsibility for someone else's drama in the workplace or anything like that, but you understand that the hierarchy of things, right? I saw this video on social media, and basically someone was coming into a fast food restaurant trying to confront a girl about one of the cashiers about somebody that they were dating, or like basically like so-and-so, the guy in question, like, I saw you talking to XYZ and that's my man, blah, 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 blah. And then so the manager was right there, and then the customer turned their remarks to the manager, like, well, what do you got to say about this, blah, blah, blah. And the manager was like, hold on. You know, the manager stood up and said, we're not here to do this. We're here to serve you food. We don't do this here in this restaurant. And basically took up not only for the restaurant, but for the employee. So this is this energy of like, you understanding that this position requires you to be stronger, and you may feel like other people need to have more of a backbone, but you're in that leadership position, right? It's the male lion's job to protect the pride. You know, everyone has their duty. Everyone has their job. And I'm not here to talk about gender roles or anything like that. However you choose to operate in your life is however you choose to operate. It's just this example is coming through. And we got the Queen of Swords on the bottom. Didn't even see her. Yeah, unafraid to speak your truth, unafraid to say what you need to say, right? Because you hold that in, it's going to block up your chakras. It's going to stagnate your energy, and it's going to make your solar plexus chakra fire diminish. And because you're not listening to yourself, you don't feel like you're worthy of speaking your truth. You don't feel like you're worthy to be heard. So say what you need to say in whatever situation this is, because 5 of Coins with the Queen of Cups. Yeah, you really feel, but justice. I saw the Queen of Cups and I was like, Queen of Cups. But justice, you showing love to yourself is going to have the divine take up for you. The divine is about to show out for you if you say what you need to say. Because you never even know. You say what you need to say, and the person above you in your rank, they may agree with you and say, you know what, you're right. Da 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 da. This isn't okay to be going on, or whatever this situation is. I'm feeling like you trying to stifle your voice because you're afraid of not having what you need. That's going to be a self-fulfilling prophecy, because you're not going to have the voice that you need, because you're not going to trust yourself to speak up for yourself. And that is more of that that wounding, that divine feminine is trying to feel free to express themselves within you, but you're the inner divine masculine not taking up for them. You know, it's not you're not protecting you. You're letting people walk over you. You letting people handle you any kind of way. And so this is on you to do your part, minor arcana, what you do in your daily life, so that divine can come in and handle what they need to handle, because Ned Stark got his justice. You know, very unfair situation dealing with him, but his justice was served. You got a son being the ultimate seer, the raven. Arya Stark being a master explorer. Freaking Sansa, queen in the north. Like, come on. Justice will be served. And so this may be something that has been going on for a while. You know, so we move into this energy here. Yeah, we have the Ace of Spears. So it's on to you to make a decision, because you're not making a decision. This is like the three of Spears. It's like you waiting for your ships to come in. You waiting for something to happen. You waiting for someone to set you free, when it's on you to set you free. The divine has given you the power within yourself, right? They've given you that spark to set you in a new direction. They've given you that spark to move towards what sets your soul on fire. And so it's on to you to make a decision. Do you want to keep moving forward, or you want to stay stagnated and start moving backwards? Because nothing is ever still. So if you're not making progress forward, then you're automatically regressing. But I just feel like you were really wounded in the past, you know, and it's enough. You know, it's enough to make you, it wounded your voice a lot. It hurt your self-esteem. So you're not really sure. You may not be feeling like, because this is a knight, but I'm not really seeing any bossed up cards in this deck. I mean, I'm seeing major arcana for sure. So the divine is really helping you, but this is how you see yourself. Like you seeing yourself as a knight. You seeing yourself as someone who doesn't, you know, have a lot to work with. But we had a 9 of Cups, and this is what you want. You want to be emotionally fulfilled and satisfied. So we got the 4 of Spears with the King of Swords. Period. Now this is gonna end well, but you gotta speak from where you are. You're gonna have to make a decision and rule from where you are right here, because the King of Swords makes emotionally balanced not only internal dialogue, but external dialogue as well. Like I said, you don't have to burn every bridge that you come up against. You don't have to allow what happens to build up so much that you end up yelling and going off on everybody and cussing everyone out. No, this is you even like tempering this Knight of Swords energy, saying what needs to be said, but also not letting it get so piled up to where you just burst. Like, so this is you addressing situations when they happen. When you're disrespected, you address it when it happens. When some policy is enacted that you don't agree with, you address it immediately so that you can know how to deal with it moving forward. By keeping that in and you're agreeing to continue to be treated this way. You're agreeing to what is being said and what's going on here. So this is you finding out how things work and you deciding on if this is how I want to operate, if this is how I want to continue to live, if this is how I want to run my business, or this is a company that I really want to work for, and you making a necessary step saying, well, I'm about to go ahead and I may have to work here to make sure that I have my ends met for like another month or a few weeks, but I'm starting today to look for another job. I'm starting today to pull my products out of these other places where I'm sourcing them from and get them sourced from somewhere else because it's not ethical for my business, or, you know, whatever it is that you're working toward. This is you making that decision and then moving towards it, because that's how you attract balanced partners in who don't have ulterior motives, by you speaking your truth and you being firm on what you say. And this is you not going back on what you say. You know, you can stand up for yourself, but then, you know, your heart gets soft. You get all in your emotions and you want to retract it. No, I said what I said. And that is what it is. So just be mindful of that energy. Because the Two of Spirits, this is Daenerys Targaryen. This is the Empress on here. So you have to see yourself in that light. And it doesn't mean you'll have all the answers or know the path, but you know what you want. And you know this ahead. You know this what's in front of you, not behind you. So I'm going to pull a card from the Isis Oracle deck. Interesting reading. not really interesting. It's just like, I just felt a lot of you not trusting your intuition. Like my third eye just really feels kind of stifled. Like it's being blocked by what the collective feel like they should do, or what they're supposed to do. It's like, what do you want to do? What is true for you? What will help you sleep peacefully at night? The divine not playing. Truths unveiled. You cannot make this up. Truths unveiled. The revelation of Isis. Come on now, I'm telling you, it's time for you to know who you are. Anubis is major lord of the not lord of the underworld, but he's one of those who helps guide you through the underworld, right? So this is that death card, transformative scorpionic energy, straight up major Scorpio vibes here. So this could be something that you realized needed a change during the past Scorpio season, or this is you still carrying on that energy of transforming your life as we move into a new calendar year. New Gregorian calendar year. We all know we celebrate different starts and stops to our life, and that's quite all right. So I'm going to read from this. But yeah, like this is because the crow, watch the love reading. The crow, not the card came out, but they drew my eyes to the crow into the Eight of Swords card. This is, and the crow symbolizes in the shamanic or the shaman oracle deck, the truth. What is your real truth? Even if it's not ideally what it is that you want, or ideally what it is that you would like it to be. The first step to changing something is to see it for what it is, so that you can accept it for what it is, and then you can decide how you want to move. But covering it up and acting like it's not there is not about to help you. So give me a moment, y'all. Pardon me. I can't really pause it when I use the laptop, so I have to just kind of ride it out. So shout out to y'all for sticking around. Okay, here we go. There are times when appearances of people, places, and things are truly deceptive. You will sense this when something feels uncomfortable within you, when you notice feelings of anxiety or doubt within you. You may think there is something wrong with you, but actually you are intuitively sensing that it all is not as it appears to be. It is wise to trust your inner feeling rather than being convinced by outward appearances. There is a situation in your life, especially involving relationships, where something is not as it is being made out to be. To avoid undue suffering later on, Isis guides you to truth and revelation now. Now that sums up this reading, but I'm going to continue on. And that's what I said. Like, it may be challenging for you to accept right here. That's what I'm saying. With this moon and this hangman, you trying to see every which way around this. It just can't be true. I don't know what it is, but I just don't feel. The moon is very into. This is Cancer energy. You know when you know when you know. And so the divine gives us those nudges intuitively so that we don't have to wait for a tower moment externally to make a change. We don't have to wait for it to unfold, because your intuition is there to guide you before it happens. But this is the type of energy of, I'll just believe it when I see it. And I'm just, but I'm really feeling that you really want to know. The revelation of Isis is needed when something or someone is not as outwardly The revelation of Isis is needed when something or someone is not as it is outwardly appears to be. No matter how sacred it may seem, or a spiritual person, a family relationship, a shared history, there are times when, although it is more painful to admit the truth in the short term, in the long term, it will save you so much suffering and feelings of being duped, misled, manipulated, used, or abused. This is accepting the truth. Jon Snow had to accept the fact that his brotherhood, many of his brotherhood, not everyone, but many of them turned their back on him and literally killed him. And he was brought back by the Red Woman, but they literally did. And it was hard. Even Ollie, the young one that he sort of saw as a little bro, was with that. Okay, or abuse. It will also make it more likely that the situation or relationship can grow into a healthier expression if possible. You cannot heal what is not revealed. Isis is with you now to help you realize the truth, to admit that you probably already sensed it anyway, and to make wise use of these revelations now. The Oracle of Truth Unveiled speaks of a time soon to come when you will realize true perception. What you thought was trustworthy, legitimate, or reliable may turn to sand, crumbling before your eyes. That's a tower moment. That's you waiting until it's too late to acknowledge this truth. This may be a friendship, a job, an offer of some kind, or even the behavior of a loved one, causing you to question the real commitment or respect in a family or romantic relationship. What is important here is to realize that when you see the truth, you can act appropriately. You will not proceed with inappropriate expectations, and you can reassess your boundaries and priorities to get the most out of a situation and not suffer undue disappointment later on. Okay, and they go on to tell about how Isis was betrayed by Set, who murdered Osiris, and they go into that story. So I guess it could be a family member. Somebody's like, oh, that's my brother, that's my sister, that's my best friend. People are who they choose to be, and they are who they are. So how do you want to move? Lest your foundation crumble. Lest what you built up and worked for turn to sand. Okay? So much love with the Seven of Swords on the bottom. With the Five of Swords. This person may be playing mental mind games with you, trying to convince you of other things that aren't true, trying to convince other people to believe in their story. You hold true to who you are, and you cut that tie, you cut that cord, and you move on. You don't have to prove yourself to anyone, but by you hanging around and participating in the lie, you become a part of it. So much love and light to y'all. I truly wish y'all the best. I truly wish that you all follow your intuition, follow your heart, and do what's right for you, even if it's off the beaten path, even if it's not what you think others will accept. It's about you accepting you and you moving through your life with authenticity. Okay? If you got anything from this reading, if it was able to help you in any way, please like the video, share, subscribe to the channel if you would like to be a part of our community. We upload videos weekly here, so you'll always be hearing from us. Over on Instagram, we have live tarot readings, which are very interactive. We call those our daily vibes. So check us out at Pharaohs Rise over there, our only page on Instagram for Total Understanding Tarot. We do not have an Instagram page for Total Understanding Tarot any longer. So keep that in mind, okay? Also, if you feel moved to give a donation to the channel, those are much appreciated as it helps the channel. Also, comments help the channel. Shares help the channel. Sending us messages, letting us know what resonates with you all helps the channel. So, that's a way you can pour into the community as well. So we give thanks for all those who've given donations. We give thanks for all those who interact with our channel here. Much love. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all we have here for y'all. Happy holidays once again. I hope it's filled with love and peace. Regardless of what your situation is, I hope you can find love within yourself, and to love on yourself, and to honor yourself, and to honor your truth, so that you can be at peace with your life and enjoy literally every moment of every day that you're given. Okay? So much love and light, many pentacles, many blessings to you. Namaste.